What's the deal? It's the boy Dwayne McClain at duanemcleantv 2, back again with another video. And today, man, hey, before I give it to today's topic, first things first, let me say thank you to everybody subscribing to the channel. Everybody showing support. Everybody just helping me out, stay motivated. Y'all don't understand how much that means to me. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. Sharing the video and commenting keeps it in the algorithm, keeps the YouTube, whatever, knowing that this video is getting active, and it shares it, puts in the recommendations. And if you want to go above and beyond with support, hit the PayPal, hit the Cashapp, subscribe to my Patreon, or buy the DMTV merch. All the links will be in the description box, all right? And also, if y'all want to see the baby chains come back, leave like a comment or something, what kind of pendant you want to be. Y'all going to be picking the pendant out. You got to get this channel to 5,000 subscribers so I can get the baby chains back, all right? And also, random question of the day. Are we going to be doing Adidas or Pumas, man? I didn't want to do Adidas and Nikes because people are going to be like, oh, Nike, so I did Adidas or Pumas. What are we rocking with? My personal, man, if I had to pick, I'm going to go with Pumas, man. I'd rather rock a whole Puma outfit from bottom to top, you know, Pumas. Now, let's not just turn our conspiracy brains off and not say, oh, they're just a sellout. Let's actually put our sleep brains on. You know, you want to go out and get fresh. If I want to get fresh, I'll throw on some Pumas, man. But that's not today's topic. Today's topic is actually going to be about BLM, Black Lives Matter, all right? My question to y'all is, where they at? Where they at? You know what I'm saying? Do y'all actually think that cops stop having altercations with people, no matter the race? If you look up 2022, there has been 265 situations where a cop has released his weapon. You know what I'm saying? I can't say all that stuff because the algorithm, they don't want to hear you say too much violent stuff, but there have been 260 cases of where a cop has had an altercation with somebody and where they used their weapon. And where's the talks about it? I think 15 of them were black, 5 or 6 of them were white, 0 was Asian, and 2 were Hispanic. And there's like 100 more plus of other, you know what I'm saying? And they like to use that other as a way to not saying they're shooting, or not saying it, that they are engaging with African Americans, all right? But here's my question to y'all. Where is BLM at, all right? Y'all have to understand that BLM is a political way to get African Americans out to go out and vote. They already know that your typical black person is about to go out and vote. We don't even look at political stuff, but to get us enraged, to get us mad, they will flash these propaganda videos of cops having situations with African Americans, and they will use that to rile us up so we can go out and vote. And you've seen that Mr. Joe Biden, you know what I'm saying? I gotta say his name like that because that's how all the old people say it. That Joe Biden then came in, and we voted for him so strong. Everybody who was in my neighborhood, all the African-American women I worked with went above and beyond and voted for Mr. Joe Biden and got him in. And you've seen that he came into office and nothing happened for our communities. And then if you also look, BLM is nowhere to be found. So if look in your own city right now, Google your own city and see if there's been a situation where a cop has had a situation with somebody who's the same complexion as me. I guarantee you, you're going to see that they had a situation and nobody's talked about it. And my personal opinion about BLM, I feel like they just came out getting charities. I personally feel like they were just trying to, you know, push their agendas on people. And when you read more about them, they actually don't have too many good ideas, if you want to put it that way. But I personally feel like they do that stuff to rile us up so we can go out and vote, and then they play us in the end. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, look those numbers up. There have been 265 altercations where there was an African Americans, and we don't never see them. That's why I don't get caught up into the hype. That's why when a situation's happening and there's a riot outside, I don't go out and riot, because I understand this. It's, for one, it's not real. For two, it's not my place. All right? When I mean it's not my place, yes, that man is African American. Yes, it was wrong, but at the end of the day, that's his family. All right. Let me tell y'all this. There was people in my city, where I'm from, who got involved with the situation, who left their families at home, who went and raided Target, who went and rioted and burned down buildings, got themselves charges, and guess what? They left their families without having somebody there to take care of them. All right. Instead of letting that man's family handle it. You can send your prayers, you can send your condolences, but don't go out acting, you know, out of character to where you're jeopardizing your own freedom and your own safety. You know, we had a situation here in Fayetteville where I forgot what guy it was, but it didn't happen in North Carolina. It didn't happen in Fayetteville. It didn't happen nowhere where it was that happening in a whole other state. And we're riding, burning down buildings, going to the Target, taking TVs and stuff, making us look more worse on camera, giving the rest of the world more of a reason to have situations with us where we are in a violent situation to where it's feel like it's justified because we want to go out of our way and riot and take down buildings. That's why I don't get involved. I understand, look, that's his family. You know what I'm saying? I'm not wrong for that. And guess what? Y'all are not about that life for real. Y'all got engaged and all crazy about BLM, and guess what? After the hype went down, y'all went back to your BS. You went back to playing cards, back to drinking. What happened to all this riding stuff? Why did y'all stop? I would be for it if I know y'all going to fight the long run. This is a 10-year lifetime battle we fighting. It's just not something that's going to happen over the night. You know what I'm saying? It's just not something you can wear a t-shirt and it's fixed. You know what I'm saying? BLM came to Fayetteville. We tried to burn down this little, I don't know if y'all know where Fayetteville, North Carolina. I'm not from Fayetteville, North Carolina. I'm from St. Paul's, North Carolina. I don't want y'all thinking I got to where I'm from. But there was a situation in Fayetteville, North Carolina, where we tried to burn down this place where they sold slaves at in the past. The people came and tried to burn it down. Fayetteville kept that place up, and guess what they did? They painted Black Lives Matter around that place. Now, I'm going to ask y'all, how much did that help black people personally? All right? And I like to use this analogy when I ask this question. So say there's a poor guy on the street, right? Poor guy asks me for money. I have a t-shirt on that says, homeless people are very cared about. He says, hey, can I get some money? And I'll tell him, no, I can't give you anything, but I'm wearing this t-shirt. You have another person who comes behind me who has a t-shirt that says, I hate all homeless people, they can burn. He gives the homeless man $200. Who helped him out more? The guy wearing the shirt, lifting him up, or the guy who physically gave him some money? What I'm leading to is that BLM doesn't do no real action. They're basically all talk. You know what I'm saying? They all just propaganda, and that's what they're here for. You know what I'm saying? I don't like it. Now, if BLM came in and they actually set up little buildings, you know, to teach people about credit, you know, teach when black males come out of being incarcerated, or just people in general come out being incarcerated, mostly black and black males and females, that they help them get their lives back on track. Help them get their credit back, help them find jobs, help them get into school, help them get licensed for something. If they did that, they had a building like that in every community, I can understand that. And if the fight actually stayed on more than when there's propaganda on the news, I would respect it. But I can't respect it because they only going in for like a couple of months. The campaign and the president's elected. Then after that, we ain't heard from them. We ain't heard from nothing from them since, 2021? What have you heard from them? Have y'all seen anything on the news? And let me tell y'all this. Why they'll go to independent situations where there's actually, like I said, it's not posted on the news. They find it on their own and they go ride about it. We had a guy in my town. I was really honored to meet him, man. I forgot his name. He worked in the same place I worked. Man, it really was that financial. But he never put his weapons down. He was in the Arab store. He was in the Chinese place. This man got arrested multiple times and still running for the board. But he got arrested multiple times by telling people to get out of our neighborhoods. He opened up his own building to help educate young boys, tell them to stay out of trouble. He does mentorships. And he's actually the one who gave my idea for my end game. My end game, when I'm old and wrinkly and I ain't, you know what I'm saying, I ain't got the energy, my end game is to start a boys club, like maybe 16, 17 and older, to help guys get their lives together. And then also work with guys who are in their late 20s, early 30s. And mostly my guys who are being out of jail, to show them different paths, to help them get their lives together, get LLCs, show them the paperwork, because to start a business, y'all, it's a lot of paperwork. You know what I'm saying? To get your credit right, it's a lot. It's a big process to do that stuff. Just to do anything, your taxes, all that stuff. And that's the reason why a lot of people in our community get left behind, because they don't want to, a lot of information is hidden from them, and then it's just too much for them. They already beat down by their job. So that's my end game. These people out here, y'all wasted y'all time burning down all those buildings. What are y'all doing now? Where's the fight at? Y'all did all that burning down those buildings, wrecking cars, doing all this havoc to do what? You know what I'm saying? Then have y'all even checked on the people's families that the person was in the situation with the cops? So a guy has a situation with the cops. Have y'all checked on his family? Have you called him? Have you tried to speak to him? Have you tried to send money to him? Y'all haven't did none of that. Y'all got caught in the loop. That's why I stay away from that. I know it's fake, because I know these people are not, they're only here for a short period of time. And my advice to y'all is don't get caught up in the propaganda the next election. You know, the next election, if you want to go out and vote, do your thing. I'm not against voting. But the next election, when y'all start seeing that stuff happen, let that man's family handle that, all right? Let them get lawyers. And if you want to help, the best thing you can do is send money to the family for them to buy a good lawyer. Not burning down your house, not beating somebody's car, not flipping somebody's car, not going crazy. That solves nothing. And then they even get people of my complexion to go against me by calling me a raccoon, you know what I'm saying, or Uncle Tom or something, by speaking this rhetoric. They say I'm wrong for speaking this rhetoric because it's not with the cause. They want y'all acting crazy out there. They want y'all showing the bad sides of yourself so we can keep the jails filled, we can continue making ourselves look crazy on TV, and we can never going to grow as a people. So my advice to the people, let that man family handle it. Calm down. Worry about your people. Don't get into no trouble. And if you get into a situation with the law, keep your hands on the steering wheel. Stand your ground. And if a situation happens, make sure you got a good lawyer. That's all I can say. But it's the boy Dwayne McClain TV. Let me know if I missed a mark anywhere on this topic. Let me know if I need to add more to it. And let me know if y'all want a part two, man. We can go in on every situation and show how everybody's wrong. Actually bring up names. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video. And like I said, if you want to show more support, hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal, subscribe to my Patreon, hit the DMTV2 merch. I said hit the DMTV2. Buy the DMTV2 merch. And all the links will be in the description box. It's the boy Dwayne McClain, Dwayne McClain TV. Y'all be blessed, y'all be safe. I'm out.